So today, uh, do we want to talk about the S-189? I hope that you are on receive the S-189 and ready for the beer for the Brew King. So the S-189 for the hoppy beer. So the content today that I will go with the cascade study, more about a little bit about the title, and I want to show you more about our SAF S-189. So that's a that's an easy way for you to play with the S-189. So the question that I want to listen the answer after the next meeting of Earth is, what do you think when the half working with the yeast? So because of you are the one who practice with that, you brew all of you are a brewer and you brew a lot of things. So just sharing with me, what do you feel? For myself, hop and yeast aroma is a mystery box. So why I say that? We have a lot of study and we see that for every hop that we are using combined with every yeast that we're having, it will be make a lot of beautiful flavor. As first about the cascade study, we will have a trial with the cascade study with the yeast, like the single hop trial. And we see that they have a lot of flavor. Here is our trial protocol. We trial with the lay hopping, the dry hopping, and both for the lay and the dry hopping at the same time. And with many kind of yeast that we have. So this is the result. So you see, uh, so so you see that uh, we have the S-189 with the LH is the lay hopping, the LDH is the lay dry hopping, and the DH is the dry hopping. So when we are using the hop with different periods of time, we will have another flavor different. This is more fruity, this is more bitter, and this is more herbal. And for the conclusion of that, we see that for the S-189 we're having here, it's more herbal and floral. It's really depend on when you are dosing the hop. So if you want to have more tropical, we have K97. So you can see in this chart, we have K97 here. Yeah. Or fruity, we have S33. So what happened? So why we have that result? We should talk more about the tile. Oh, close it up. So a little bit about the tile. So I just want to you to more understand that in the heart we already have some hidden objective, hidden component inside, which is that you cannot smell, you cannot like feeling that, but after fermentation, you will have that nose, that smell. That is because of yeast is not only do the job is not only like fermentation, it's also support to release the smell. Say you can see that we have the G added when you are fermented, it will be cutting here and then it will release to the crystal, which is that you can smelling that. The same with the glycol. So regardless to the beer style, the yeast have the tremendous impact on the beer flavor. Uh, I hope that you're still hearing me. Uh, why the main end of product of fermentation are alcohol, the carbon dioxide, the yeast contribute as like it will be make many products, especially some esteri. So this is the metabolic pathway that you can see uh, here. You here you can see after it's go out of the yeast, it will be create like the like you can see this, it will have some smell like passion fruit, orange. It's more fruity. Some is really floral. And with this sturdy, what do we have? Here we have the conversion rate from the crisp and the G added from by our SafLager. We will compare with the K97. This is the best SAF L, which is releasing the tone is really, really good here. And then for the Ray release, so for the twist adult by the SafLager is we have S33. The second one is W30, 34 and 70. And the S-189 is really good at their work. You can see that it's really balancing here. This one also here. So for the greater esterification rate for the SafLager is really good. So this is a little bit about the study, the theory, to make sure that you understand what to do. Because I'm sure that you are really good at how to play with the yeast. So next is the last but not least is the SafLager S-189. I will talk more about the kinetic and the flavor components. Here is the yeast pairings we have. Oh, sorry. You can see the S-189 is here. It is have a fruity, it's have a nature, it's in this phase. Like Asmin is really balancing, and it's you can using that combined with the hop that you're having, and it will be make a lot of like thion and estery. If we are compare, if we are put that in the table yeast range, we see the S-189 here. It have the minimum fruity and floral. This is the ray yeast for the elegant lager with the noble hop and the floral also. So with the experiment that we have for the kinetic, we see this is the S-189. It's ferment on a SafLager we have the finished fermentation at the same time, and S-189 also they have the really like normal, not too fast, not too slow. It's really balancing, which is really support for the yeast health that we know, and you can easy to control your process because it's really natural. And then for the ADF that you have, it will be in the spec that 80 around 80% here. Talk more about the ester. So you see with this experimental condition that we're doing, the S-189 have a really like complex flavor. It still have the 18 acetyl, the apple one, the isoamine acetate of banana, and the hexanoate is the pineapple. So it's really balancing. It's not too high, it's not too low. It's really balanced for the S-189. So that will be the really good choice for you when you are when you are want to make a hoppy beer. Uh, so that's so because the time is only 10 minutes and I want to sharing as short as possible and more time for you to asking questions. So